The difference between a guy who can pull, let's say, fives, sixes, and a guy who pulls true 7.5s and above is night and day. It's the difference between a guy who could kill a house cat with his bare hands versus a guy who could kill a full-grown alpha Siberian tiger with his bare hands. That would be impressive. I'd be super impressed. Look, don't kill cats, don't kill innocent animals, no animal cruelty. But if you could kill a full-blown Siberian tiger with your bare hands, that'd be pretty fucking dope. I'd be impressed. If you could kill a house cat, I wouldn't be impressed. That'd be pretty lame.
Hey guys, back to the video in just a few seconds, but first, I had to share these amazing results that I've been having on dating apps using 100% fake AI generated photos. Every single girl that you're seeing on screen right now, I matched with on Bumble using, yes, fake AI photos. And here are the photos on the screen right now that I used. And before you rush to the comments and want to say something dumb like, oh, I could kind of tell that they were fake. I know that you can't tell that they're fake because I'm lying to you. I'm showing you a mixture of both real photos and AI photos, and I bet you can't tell the difference of which is which. And I've done well on the dating apps even before with real photos, but ever since I put AI photos on there into the mix, the results have been absolutely insane, as you were seeing. And not only can I now be super lazy, I don't have to do photo shoots anymore in real life, but I can now get access to backdrops I never could before, such as being on a private jet or some insane looking baller Airbnb. And no, I know what you're thinking. Both the dating app platforms and Instagram cannot tell that these are AI and they will not get you banned. So if you want some of these for yourself, just check out the link in the video description. It's also in the first pinned comment. It's the same link, and we will get back to the regular video now.
And there's something that happens around when a woman reaches about 6.5, going to a 7.5 to an 8, where it becomes a night and day difference. This is the point where she goes from getting hit on a lot by a lot of scrubs and losers and the occasional high value guy that maybe wants to bang her but doesn't want a relationship when she's about the 6 level, to when she reaches 7.5, it's all of a sudden the celebrities come a knocking, the athletes come a knocking, the multi-millionaires come a knocking at her door, at her DMs. And her ego and her sense of entitlement starts to go through the roof. Not even in a bad way. A young, beautiful 21-year-old girl who, you can call it ego. It's just, she's going to take the best of what she can get. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with women having standards. There's nothing wrong with women being picky to a certain extent. Delusional standards, yes, like the fat, disgusting old feminists, single mom, 42 years old, 5'5", 200 pounds. Those girls having any type of standards at all is a little bit wild. But I'm saying, if you're young and beautiful and you have like the broke ugly guy hitting on you or the hot rich guy, there's nothing wrong with like taking the hot rich guy. Now, why do I talk about this so much? Ultimately, what I want, what most of my viewers want, is a long-term relationship. What I want to do is a long-term relationship that's open for me, where I can smash other hoes on the side, but it's obviously closed for her. That'd be disgusting to have any type of two-way open relationship. It'd be absolutely abhorrent. It'd be abhorrent and appalling to have that from your woman. Going on that theory of the fact that, most of us want a long-term relationship, if you date a girl that's under a 6.5, 7, 6.5, something like that, you're going to get tired of smashing her, and that'll be that. I've talked about this in other videos, so if you're a regular viewer, I won't go too far off on this, but I've said it before, I'll say it again really quickly. If you don't have a painfully strong physical attraction to your woman, good luck feeling romantic butterflies, and you think about her before you get to bed at night. You wake up and she's the first thing you think about. You want to protect her. You would die for this woman. If anyone dare insult her honor, you fucking bitch smack them. That's my girl, bitch. Don't talk about my girl like that. Good luck feeling that when the sexual chemistry runs out, especially in the early stages. Again, I've talked about this long-term love, 15, 20 years, her looks have faded. That's a different type of love. That we're not talking about that. And the amount of guys in cope is really, really sad about this. There's a lot of guys out there who, well, she's hot to me, and how do you know what listen, we all know what a hot girl looks like. We all know whether we can account for taste, right? Like Asian girls aren't my type. But if I see a beautiful Asian girl, if I see a guy that's with what he thinks is like an 8.5 or a 9 Asian girl, maybe she's only a 7 to me, but like I know what like a small waist, a big butt, It doesn't be like, not like huge, but there's like a shape, right? Like women have, again, some guys like huge asses, some guys like more small toned yoga booties, but like we all know, I'm holding my mic in one hand, so I can't really draw that well with my hands, but like we all know what like an hourglass, more or less shape of what looks like. I don't like braids. I'm not attracted to black girls. My penis is racist. I'm not racist. I don't like white girls. I only like Latinas. It is what it is. Even if you don't like Latinas, you can probably appreciate some of the girls, some of the B-roll we've been putting on the screen, right? So I'd say that's one of the biggest difference in when I see like, followers of this channel versus followers of like, other dating coaches, other dating gurus, is like, you look at the girls they date, they're fucking ugly, or they don't show any receipts at all. And you can kind of infer by them like not showing any receipts of any girls they've dated whatsoever. Listen, every guy that pulls hot bitches as a dating coach shows off the hot. They are financially, first of all, it's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of an ego thing, right? Quick side tangent. If you guys date ugly bitches and you post them in group chats, your friends laugh about you. Like behind your back, your friends talk shit about you. Like, damn, like why would he post that in group chat? She's fucking ugly. If you show up to, meet a guy, a business contact or whatever, and your girl happens to be with you and she's fucking ugly, the guy's going to judge you like, damn, he may have business figured out. He may have other things figured out. He doesn't have dating in his life figured out because he's dating an ugly girl. Guys will judge like, ooh, like he's dating that beast. But back to what I was saying earlier. Guys who follow this channel understand the importance of actually getting a hot girl, not for ego, not because you want to be a dating coach like me and you're financially incentivized to do it, just simply for the fact that if you fuck ugly girls, you're going to get tired of them. You're not going to be able to build a long-term relationship. So let's talk about actually getting hot girls. I'm going to make this very, very quick. We'll do the quick version of this because I have, free courses and stuff that talk about this a lot in more depth. My contact information and for the free trainings and stuff is all in the description of this video. You need to looks max the best you can. I am not a physical specimen. I don't claim to be. I am not jacked or super handsome. I've done the best that I can. I shape my beard so it looks like I have a very accentuated jawline. I go to the gym so I'm not a fat piece of shit. I look okay with my shirt off. Girls, touch my muscles and tell me they like it. Whatever. You may not think I'm buff. Girls like my body when I take my shirt off. I got a hair transplant. I do a skincare regimen. I try to sleep at least 7 or 8 hours. I do a few other things I don't need to talk about. Whatever it is, I, fix up my looks as much as I can. Geomaxing. I put myself in the best dating markets. You guys have no idea how impactful and instantly just changing your dating market. Look, you don't lose the weight. You don't make the more money. You don't get the high status profile. Just changing your location will already fix so many things on its own, but it won't fix everything. The next thing is digital dating. I have an online dating virtual assistant. I have an insanely attractive social media profile that has me at the best restaurants, super dressed with friends, having fun. I outsource my dating life to somebody who has more time than I do for this type of thing. I focus on making these videos and content. He's dating and flirting with girls on my behalf at all times. And then money. No really, really attractive woman that I've ever met in the US or a foreign country, with maybe a few exceptions, is going to ultimately end up with a broke guy. And this doesn't mean that they're sugar babies or anything like that. It just simply means that beautiful women have so many options. They get to be with a guy that they have chemistry with and connection with, and one's broke and one's like, when you can literally have any guy you want, like if you're above a 6.5, you can have virtually any guy. Now, you can't have the A-list celebrities, and there may be a few other, top multimillionaires that are 22 years old with a trust fund and they look like Channing Tatum. You may not be able to have that guy either, but just getting to a 6.57, you could have 99% of guys you want. And look, women can have standards. It's not, we can't bash women for liking rich guys. We can bash women for being prostitutes and selling their dignity in exchange for money. We can and should shame them for any type of pay for play, but we can't shame them for simply liking dudes with money. So these are some of the best strategies. And listen, at the end of the day, understand this. There are so few options, but it's worth it to stick in there. You guys got to date hot girls, man. You guys got to. You got to. You will be so you'll get irritated by your girl. You won't know why, but you'll be like resentful of her. You just kind of be like, you'll get like irritated with her. Like, why can't you be fucking hot? Is what you'll say. Like, just be hot. Like, fuck, just turn me on. Like, again, it's superficial. Life is not a Disney movie. Guys, what they like. And don't be ashamed for being a superficial guy. It's what your DNA programmed you to like. and do the work. Do the fucking work. Build the social media. Go to a foreign country. Fix up your looks. Do what day game. Fix up your social skills. I think I forgot to mention that earlier. It's a huge one. Fix your social skills. Cold approach women. Build up your social skills. You are not as good socially as you think you are. Your social skills need a tune-up. I promise you, your social skills ain't it, dog. They may be okay. They may be above average. There's a lot of room for improvement. Just your mouthpiece on look. Game only works to a certain extent with with tremendous lack of looks and money and status and height. Game can only take you so far. But even with minimal levels of height, looks, and money, game can take you extremely far, also putting yourself in the right location. That's all for today's rant. Hope you were entertained. Subscribe for more. Peace out, boys.